So we're just about ready to start meditation here. Let's turn it off. All right. I might just wait one more minute. So we're going to do a 30-minute meditation. Just going to start right at 6 o'clock here. So a few more seconds. And we're going to do a meditation focusing on the inner child today. So very healing meditation. We all could use a little healing now. All right, so we're going to start. All right, so I'm here for meditation. I'm going to do a 30-minute meditation, and we're going to focus on the inner child. So it'll be a guided meditation working with the inner child. So I invite you to get comfortable in your seats. So butt up against the back of the chair, feet firmly planted on the floor, fully supported by the chair, fully supported by the floor, fully supported by the earth, always fully supported. I want you to just take a few seconds and just feel that support. Just breathe into it. Feel the chair, feel the floor. Always supported. Nothing to do, nothing to figure out, nothing to organize, just resting, letting go of everything. Just feeling that. All that support. Now I'm going to take 3 deep breaths, so really deep inhale and an audible exhale, just letting go of everything on the exhale. Good. Just kind of shake out the neck a little. Shake out the shoulders. You want to shake your arms a little, just letting go of everything, any tension, any tightness, settling into this now moment, the only moment that we have. So we'll do one more really deep cleansing breath. Good. I invite you to imagine that you're calling up light from the center of the earth. So you're inhaling it up through the bottoms of the feet, up through the tailbone, up into the heart space, and then keep going up out the top of the head and into the heavens. And then we're going to exhale light from the heavens down. So exhale it down through the crown, through the third eye, the throat chakra, the heart, all the way down, out the root chakra, out the tailbone, out the bottoms of the feet, all the way down to the center of the earth. And then inhaling it back up again, all the way up into the celestial realms, and then exhaling that light back down, all the way down to the center of the earth. And we're anchored in this steady stream of infinite light, infinite in both directions. We are anchored in that, grounded in that. So nice, strong breaths, breathing up and down. Good. So I invite you to get comfortable. Just scan your body, see if there's any tightness or tension anywhere in the body that you can relax a little more. Breathing into it. Really loose, nothing to hold on to. Really heavy body. We're just resting. Nothing to do, nothing to think about. Total relaxation. See if you can relax a little more. Really sit with that, the complete relaxation, breathing the light up and down. It's breathing normally. Good. I invite you to imagine that you're taking a walk somewhere really beautiful, somewhere outside. Could be in the woods, could be in a meadow near a lake or a pond, could be going up a mountainside, could be walking along the beach, at the ocean, whatever it is, but you're walking along. It's beautiful, it's warm, but not too hot. You're comfortable, there's a nice breeze, smells good. So really put yourself there, really see what's around you, all the colors and textures. Are there plants, animals, water, whatever it is? Really hear what's going on around you. Are there any birds, any animals, any rustling? Maybe you can hear the wind. Maybe you can hear the water. So really see it, really hear it, really smell if you're in a forest, if you can smell the dark soil and the trees. Maybe you're in a field of wildflowers, you're smelling all the flowers. Maybe you're at the ocean, smelling the salt air. Really put yourself in that place. Really see it, really hear it, really smell it. And then really feel in your body. Are you walking barefoot? Can you feel the ground? Is it sand? Is it hard ground? Is it soil? Are you wearing shoes? Can you feel your shoes? Can you feel your clothing that you're wearing? Can you feel any wind? Can you feel the sun on you? Maybe it's slightly raining. Can you feel that? Maybe there's a mist from water around you could feel. Maybe you could taste something in the air there. So really take a minute in a beautiful place out in nature. There aren't other people around, it's just you. And then far off in the distance, you see a tiny little figure walking towards you. It's gradually getting closer in this beautiful scenery. And as it gets closer, you can just make out that it's a child. And it's not just walking, it's having so much fun. It's skipping and jumping and running off to the side and picking up something it found and running back to the other side and picking up something else and tossing something in the air, just having fun. And as it gets even closer, you can see whether it's a boy or a girl. And you realize that it's you when you were little. And pick what age. Could be anywhere from 3 or 4 up to maybe 7 or 8, maybe 9 or 10, to the small child. And young enough to still be having fun and not caring what people think. So he or she's coming closer and just having so much fun with whatever natural setting you're in. So just take a few minutes and watch this child, knowing that it's you having fun. And as it gets closer, it recognizes you, just like you recognized him or her. So, what does this child do? This child's so happy to see you. Maybe she comes running up to you and grabs you around the legs. Maybe he runs up and gets kind of close and then stops. Acts very serious. Whatever it is, just imagine this child coming towards you, having so much fun, and then recognizing you. And so happy to see you. Because finally, you're recognizing him or her. Finally, the child's been waiting for this meeting with you, waiting to play with you. There's no reprimand, there's no recrimination, there's no guilt or shame or, oh, I should have come to see you sooner. None of that. The child's just so happy to see you right now. His or her dreams are coming true. You're acknowledging him or her. What does that child do? How does the child greet you? The child says, I'm so happy to see you. I've been waiting and waiting for you to come and play with me. Come and play with me a little. So go with your child and play a little in this beautiful setting, however best you're able. Maybe you just want to watch and walk along. Maybe you actively engage in play. Just play a little. Do whatever the child wants, however you feel comfortable. And what you can do with the child isn't limited to what is physically possible. You can use your imagination. You can fly with the child. You can, all of a sudden, a big swing set could appear and you could swing, or whatever, a big little boat could appear and you could go out on the lake or pond. Whatever it is, really use your imagination. Really spend some quality time with this child, just playing, just relaxing. Maybe you can suggest something that that the two of you could play together. And now go somewhere and sit with the child. Could be a bench, could just sit on the sand or on the ground. Maybe you have a blanket there with you. Maybe you're sitting on a stump of a tree or a big rock. Whatever it is, somewhere in that natural setting, you find somewhere to sit down and just rest for a few minutes. Then ask the child what it wants to tell you. What has it been longing to tell you all these years? Just let it talk for a while. Just listen. Every pore open, every cell open, just really listening. Really wide open heart. And there's no blame, there's no reprimanding. This child is just so happy to see you. This child just adores you. This child is excited to share all the news, all of its discoveries, and what it loves to do, and what it's been missing, and what it hopes for the future. Whatever it is, just listen. So, what messages does the child have for you? What does it wish for going forward? What would it like to see more of in your life? Now, let your child tell you how he or she is so proud of you. Let he or she tell you all the good qualities you have. And just listen. Really be open and available to receiving it. All this love. This little child just loves you, adores you. So let him or her tell you all of your good qualities, all of your accomplishments, all of the things that he or she is proud of you for. Just loves you for. It could be tiny things, it could be big things. It doesn't matter. It's just a little child. What would a little child admire about you? This little child who knows you better than anyone and who loves you so much, only has good things to say about you. Now this child has a surprise for you. So let this child take you deep within where there's a beautiful surprise. So follow the child, go with the child, and see what it has to show you. So you, as a beautiful little child, full of innocence, full of joy and excitement, what would you most want to show your adult self? What does this child want to show you? Just let whatever comes up is perfect. And you thank the child for the gift of seeing this beautiful surprise. And so the child needs to leave now. Just see if he or she has any parting messages for you, any parting thoughts, advice maybe, words of wisdom. And then have a big hug with your little child. However that looks, however you're going to part. Hug or high five or do a piggyback. Whatever it is perfect. You want to carry the child for a little while. Maybe you just want to walk and hold hands as he or she sets off back on the path from where it came. So walk up along the path to where you're going to part and say goodbye. If you have any new intentions that you've set, you can tell the child. You don't have to. You know that the parting words from the child are loving, are encouraging, are peaceful, are just full of love and joy, full of love for you, approval of you, acceptance of you. And then the child sets off back on the path from where he or she came. And just watch. Maybe he or she turns around to wave again. Maybe the child is skipping or jumping or running off to the side to pick things up again. Maybe he or she's tired and just kind of slowly walking home, maybe singing, maybe blowing on a conch shell. Whatever it is, just watch. Watch as this happy child, so happy now having spent this time with you, even happier than when he or she arrived. And watch the child walk off, so happy now. I'm going to get a really good night's sleep now. And watch and wave until you can't see the child anymore. Just feel your body. You can scan, feel if there's any tension, any tightness anywhere. Just relax a little more. If you have any aches or pains, just breathe into them. If your foot's falling asleep, you could move it. Just really heavy body, really relaxed. Nothing to do. Just sitting in the vibration, the high vibration of being with all that love, all that joy, all that excitement, all that fulfillment of a wish come true. But just sitting with that gratitude. We'll just sit with that a few more minutes. And if you can, see if you can expand your heart a little more. Imagine the edges of it. Imagine them kind of melting or stretching. Imagine you're really expanding that heart. Really loose upper torso, really loose body, nothing to hold on to. And breathing in and out of that heart space. Wide open heart. And the child whispers to you again, I love you just the way you are. You are perfect. Thank you so much for visiting me. I had so much fun with you today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a big hug again, big virtual hug. Just feel that, the expansion, the warmth, the easiness of it. And we'll do a few breaths, breathing up light from the center of the earth all the way up and out into the heavens. And then exhaling light from the heavens down through the body and then out to the center of the earth. So nice and strong. Good. So namaste, that is the half hour. The light in me bows to the light in you. And have a beautiful rest of the weekend. Take care. Thanks for watching.